called me a Nazi! Sir, do you see this? Is there no action that's going to be taken? These violent anti-fascists, they're not going to have anything done to them, are they?
Nazi, come get the off our street! Get the fuck off our street!
Are these people going to do anything?
Get the fuck off our street!
Hey, we don't have freedom of speech?
Need to go, boy!
Hey, stay with shit,
Be nice!
Come here, Nazi!
Get the fuck off our street! Get the fuck off our street! Piece of shit! Fuck you!
Sir, please! I'm just here to protest! Please!
Stand down! Get out!
Why don't you just swing with the possible deadly weapon you're holding? Whiny babies in both sections collectives. What happened to real hardcore Nazism? When did it become cool to scream for help while being attacked by a vulnerable someone who hates you? Obvious that hardcore Nazism is still around, just not manifested in the nature a lot of these anti-Trump folks are protesting. But when such a nature of hatred shows up, these aggressive protesters become life beggars. The "you're the law, you're supposed to protest with me" beggars. Perhaps to be a great police officer in the modern is to be an observational statue. If a protester's sort of unrealistic goal is the eradication of Nazism, of course it makes sense for them to want to punch Nazis. Standing there debating with a Nazi as if Hitler's firing squads debated with captured Jews before they shot all of them dead is to some extent trivial. Granted, the modern day Nazi is a bit different than Hitler's death squad, and the modern day freedom fighter is a bit different than Boulevard. It's all talk and sucker punching these days. So, how is debating someone such as a Nazi a better way to beat them? I suppose with the right spokesperson, or representative, a collective can convert people away from Nazism and collect ex-Nazis for their movement. But what are the odds of people wanting an ex-Nazi on their side? Nazism is deemed as a cardinal sin. Now, let's say a Nazi is killed and then goes on to exist in another train of consciousness, existing as an ex-Nazi. That wouldn't sit well with a large part of the Nazi opposition. Hatred of Nazism is so deep that anyone who's an ex-Nazi is placed on some sort of hit list. Implementing a spy usually isn't the first option for the Nazi opposition. Usually the first option for them is kill or be killed. Drag queenism is a part of the so-called patriarchy, and yet the audience of such entertainment is packed with feminists who get a sadistic kick out of the misinterpretation that watching a man in drag is watching a man slowly destroy himself. And it's usually the in need to vigorously peg a twink dykes who think like this. No secret that the women gave birth to men superiority argument is bullshit. Feminists want to take credit for pushing or cutting out male life in nearly its entirety. And yet the patriarchy is such a human male invention of oppression. Women have given birth to men like Donald Trump, men like Idi Amin, men like myself, and so on, while so many of the female populace cling to this pathetic insinuation that the existence of a woman or a pregnant woman is always the most positive thing ever, just because women have given birth to what they really protest against.